Welcome to the newest installment of the Untitled Film Nerd Project. My name is Philip, and joining me as always is TJ.
Hello.
We jump out of the frying pan and into the fire. We just literally finished our 31 Days of Horror yesterday, and we are jumping right into Stranger Things Season 2, something we put off during October to focus on the marathon. So we are going to be talking about Season 2, Episode 1, Chapter 1, Mad Max. It opens up, we're in Pittsburgh, 1984. It's a few days before Halloween. There's a robbery or something going on. And I thought to myself, maybe don't drive a giant van as a getaway vehicle. Mm-hmm. There's this lady in the front seat, and as the police are chasing them, she makes the bridge fall, blocking their path so they can get away. And the cop in the passenger seat says, "Hey, why did you stop?" And it turns out that the bridge didn't fall at all, that it was like an illusion. And then we get a discovery that on her wrist is tattooed 008. So we have number 8, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Then the plot goes along. We see the kids collecting quarters. They go to the arcade. They're trying to get the high score in some dragon game. Then they find out that there's someone else beating their scores named Mad Max. During this, Will notices the weather changes outside. So he goes outside, and there's this crazy-ass storm. Like this crazy, red, evil-looking electrical storm. And he's like frozen in terror, and then it immediately switches back. We get a brief interlude with Jim, the chief of police. And he's talking about some Russian kid with powers, which I assume they're intimating 11.
Mm-hmm. We're
introduced to new characters. Some dude pulls up in a Thunderbird with like the sweetest fucking mullet of all time. Mm-hmm. And his ginger badass sister who skates. We find out her name is Maxine, a.k.a. Max, a.k.a. Mad Max, which immediately sends the boys into a fervor.
Mm-hmm.
A badass skateboarding girl who is good at video games. Then we discover that Winona Ryder is having a really gross affair with Sean Astin. You cannot pay me enough to do that scene. Well, you probably could, but yuck. Jim, the chief of police, is called out to a pumpkin patch because all the pumpkins are rotted. But there's something in the field, like making really strange noises. So that's our really first indication that something is going on, besides what's going on with Will. Outside of Will, in the realm of reality, this is the first indication we get that something strange is happening.
Yes.
Will is very much the outcast now. He's called Zombie Boy, which is kind of sad. He has to then go to the Institute, the evil Silent Hill looking place, for tests, just based on what happened, since it's almost a year since season 1 happened. Paul Reiser is the doctor.
Which took me a little bit to realize that.
Oh, really?
That was.
Oh, really? I got that one.
Yeah, because I kept on looking. I was like, I know this person.
Because I wrote in my notes, I was like, when they were doing the opening credits, I was like, Sean Astin, Paul Reiser, who the hell are they going to be? So I was looking for it. I did like that Will is very open about what's going on. Like, he told his mom what happened. Mm-hmm. And then mom brought him into the doctors and told the doctors what happened. I'm liking that he's not keeping it a secret.
And I also like that Hopper is there the entire time.
Yes, exactly. PTSD is a new thing in 1984, so I like that being referenced. We get the feeling that something else is going on because Dr. Reiser is all like, you can trust me. There's those people, quote unquote, are gone. They're not, because there's people watching the monitors.
He's too nice, and I mean, come on, you just can't trust Paul Reiser.
Yeah, and after this scene, we follow Paul Reiser down to like the basement-y area where the breach happened in the first season, and like the like portal-y thing to the upside down place or whatever. And there's a dude like in a hazmat suit setting it on fire. So I felt bad for Michael having to get rid of 2 boxes of toys.
Yes.
Like, he was giving away so much money. Like, oh my God, like all those figures are worth so much money now.
And I'm just like, keep the He-Man figures,
yes.
Get rid of the dinosaurs,
yes.
Get rid of that wooden horse.
Yes. Yes, exactly. I was like, don't throw, no, not many faces. Then we have an awkward dinner between Nancy and Steve with Barb's parents. That was weird. Mm-hmm. And we find out that they're the ones that have hired the guy who was in Jim's office in the beginning, who is like a detective now, apparently. Not Jim, the guy that's in his office is a detective. They're trying to find Barb, pretty much, like what happened to her.
And apparently spending their life savings on it.
Yeah, which sucks. Like, I'm like, man. So then another notable event that happened is Dustin is riding his bike home, and he's getting ready to go inside, and we hear something rustling in the distance by the trash cans. He thinks that it's his dog or a cat or something. I forget. I don't know what he has. And he goes inside, and then the trash can like shakes violently. So this is event number 2 that we've seen where something's going on with some kind of creature. First time in the pumpkin patch, second time here. I did like the line, who would you rather be friends with, Bowie or Kenny Rogers?
Yeah.
I was like, that's a no-brainer. And I'm glad we don't live in the 80s anymore, because 1980s phones sound fucking evil. I was like, ring. I'm like, shit. I was like, ring. Like, oh no, stop ringing, evil phone. We go back to the Institute, and all the lights are going off on this console, which we don't really know what that means right now. We cut to Will, who is hearing the strange noises again, and the weather's changed outside. He goes outside, and that big giant storm is back, like right in front of him, and we see this big-ass The Mist creature in the distance, in the storm. So that's crazy looking. And then the big reveal at the end, the chief of police goes to a cabin in the woods, and inside is
11.
Yay, with hair.
Mm-hmm.
So 11's still there, which is awesome. We kind of knew she was, but still awesome that she's there. Kind of feel bad for Mike trying to talk to her still on the walkie-talkie. Mm-hmm. And they're like, get off this line. So that is, like I said, notable things. We have Will is still being haunted by the upside down place, which they intimated in season 1 at the end. 11 is still alive, which is very awesome. Jim is keeping after her. Do you have anything else you want to say about it?
Just that, again, I'm loving the choice of music.
Yes. Oh, it's so much fun. This is how you
use music. Fantastic.
Yes, it is. It's wonderful. That's synthy. I love it.
Synthy goodness.
Yes, all the way.
Dustin, I like that they keep on focusing on the fact that he's no longer wearing braces.
Yeah.
And what was that line that the sister had said, Nancy, that you'll probably be at home listening to the Talking Heads and reading Kurt Vonnegut?
Yeah.
It's like, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I wouldn't do one of those things because I cannot stand the Talking Heads, but Vonnegut is a very interesting read. I would hang out with Jonathan because I'm like, hey, you have good taste in music for the most part.
Yes.
You read Vonnegut, so who in the fucking 80s read Vonnegut that I knew? No one.
Will. I loved the shot at the end where he was looking at the storm that had like
Goosebumps.
A Cthulhu demon, Cthulhu in it.
Yes.
But yes, the focus on the goosebumps on the back of the thing.
Yes, that was a nice shot.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode.
Yes, we are watching it and then coming to do this, then going to watch the next one. So it's not like we're watching a bunch in a row and then talking about them one at a time. So we're going to go off and watch episode 2 now. So this wraps up this episode for now. Thank you for listening. I'm going to say this really fast because I want to go see episode 2. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tune in for episode 2, which we're going to watch right now. So in the meantime, my name is Philip.
And I'm TJ.
And we will talk to you soon. Not goodbye, because we'll be back soon. So see you later.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye.